So in this video, guys, we're going to be showing you setting up a tarp, tying some knots, chopping some wood. We're going to start a fire, and it's been raining all night, so how to light a fire in the wet sort of jobby. So we're going to light a fire, and we're going to, unlike other YouTubers, we're not going to just show you how to light a fire. We're going to show you the actual stages of things. So you can see here, I call this stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and then stage 5 is lumps of wood, proper fire. There's all sorts of ways to light fires. You can buy things in shops, cotton wool, with Vaseline people quite like to use, but I always go to a cheapy shop, or you can start fires naturally with all those complicated, difficult little methods. We will do that one day, but what I like to do is go to a cheap shop just down the road from me and buy myself some fire lighters. It's about 50p for a pack of 100 in a sort of like a silly little bargain shop type of thing. It's quite wet today, so we're gonna have 4 little blocks, and that probably would have cost me about 10p with how cheap these are, if that. Probably off 3 pence. So I think that's the best method of shop bought fire lighters. So I'm going to pass that to Callum so we can, hopefully this works out and we don't have another fail to add to our record. So yeah, just whack them going, spread them on. You can even give them a bit of a lift to make sure the air gets to them. The crackling is probably where stuff's a bit wet, to be honest. Just get going. Make sure it's nice and airy. So that's stage 1 and 2 on the fire. I think it's starting to get a bit smothered. Get a little stick in there and just actually lift the fire. It'll help everything else catch. Obviously once all that starts burning, we move on to the next. So there we are. I'm putting some stage 5 on. There go my hairs on my hand. There we are. Fire. What we will do in a future video is we'll sort of show all the different ways to start a fire naturally, and we'll also show exactly how difficult it is. We'll show you us failing at it. I have done it a few times in all different ways, but yeah, it doesn't always go right. So we've got a good length of paracord, and this is going to be our centre line for the tarp. On this end, I've just done a very simple double knot. I'll hold it there because we're going to do a tension line on the other end. We want to up the tree if we can, because that'll tension the thing. So we're going to come around. I'm going to come around again. I don't think it matters how many times you come around. And then I believe you tie a knot down this end. Getting a good view of that? Something like that. Happy days, look at that. I've actually remembered a knot for once. And that is what you call a tension line. On one end, we're just going to do a very simple double knot. So what we want to do is tie a better knot on the tarp. I'm going to go for one of these. So I've doubled the string up. Clearly that double knot wasn't very good, was it? I'm going to come around, simple single knot, and then with your single piece and your loop, just knot that together again. I've just made this knot up this second. So when I walk away and it comes undone, hey, grab a bit of tree or something. Oh, and just tension knot down here. So we're gonna wrap it over, and then tie a knot down here or something. It's a bit too small to play with, but it's pulling the tarp up good enough once we start getting into some other corners. Come over to this little guy. Seems okay. So again, wrap it around twice. Let's do 3 times. That seemed to work on my first one. And then I'm sure you come over here, tie some kind of knot. I might be doing this wrong now, I think I am actually doing this wrong now. No, it worked. Hey! So for anyone struggling to watch the knots, we're going to come in close on these ones. So I'm doubling the string up, feed it through, just tie a normal knot with this, pull it hard as you can, and then make another knot with the loop and this bit of string. Yeah. And again, pull that as hard as you can. For anyone wondering what tarp I'm using, DD hammocks or DD tarp 3x3. And if you have a look at that picture close up, that shows you where all the anchor points are. Many of them. You can do all sorts of shapes and wiggly baggities with this. You can make a teepee, you can make a little house. We're just having a temporary roof for the day because it's trying to have a bit of a drizzle on us. And I thought I'd make the most of it and make you guys a video, show you how it's done, show you how the pros do it. We're going to come and wrap around this one. I'm going to do it 3 times because they seem to be working for me. So we're going to wrap around 3 times, and then with this side come up here and knot it back into itself. Show that? Yeah, surely everyone should be able to see with that now. And then when that pulls, that is your tension line. So you can move that up, you can loosen it. So yeah, we want to move it up. Pull that tarp nice and snug. You have a look at the tarp now. We're starting to get there. Come around, come around, come around. And then make a knot out of this. Yeah, and then you can go around. I don't think I will need to tension it, but if you need to, you can go around and just tension all your knots and you can have a proper bushcraft setup. So Callum's just come up with an idea. For all you people, a lot of people probably don't like to use axes. They are quite dangerous, and there is a much safer way to split wood, and all you need is a knife and a lump of wood, and obviously a lump of wood to split. So he's in, he's going to give the handle a little tap. If he just twists his knife a little bit, it should just come apart if he can do it.
No, I can't twist
No,
it.
he can't twist it.
It's a bit wet.
You know what we're like. This is the factual bushcraft show.
Yeah.
There we are, yeah. So he's tapped the tip on the other end and away she's gone. And the other thing with this is, obviously with it being wet today, that's where your dry wood is. That shit, ugh.
You can see it there.
Yeah, you can see where this seeped in. Yeah, you can see it on camera. So yeah, you want to try and get to the dry stuff. We're actually going to twig this up. This lump of wood will be our starter wood for a fire. So yeah, we're going to knocking some wood out. Don't think you guys want to probably watch that, so I'll just show you in piecing this up as small as we can go. There we are. And you can even, if you want to just do this again, Cal.
Small again, is it?
Split in that way. So yeah, you can actually take the inner dry part out. So you can use them first, because your fire will eventually burn damp wood. Jesus, that was a dangerous way to grab some wood off a knife, wasn't it? But yeah, you can actually use the inner bit. It's obviously all dry. Yeah, lump of wood and a knife. Let's just grab my little tiny knife, just to show that you can do it with anything. Try not to lose your knives in the woods, guys. Give them a little wipe. But yeah, obviously if you can put your knife next to this, just to show off small my one is compared to yours. Callum's packing a lot more the girth and length there. But yeah, just to show you can even do it with a tiny little knife. As long as your blade can get to either side of it, I suppose, isn't it? You can split
that's
it.
the best.
Because you do sometimes need to knock the tip down a little bit. Just the tip. But yeah, that's going to chock through there, no problem at all. That's only a baby. There we are. Callum's going to show off his axe skills. There we go. Bam. You got to do a fast one.
Oh.
This is how not to chop wood. I'm going in for the fast one. Ugh. As long as you get your hand out the way and get yourself out the way, I suppose it's quite safe. You know, that's a nice bit of starter wood. Little shaving off there. Let's go in again. We're going in again. There she is. We're going to build a sawhorse because the logs are all slippery and it's really hard to cut stuff. So yeah, with these notches in them, see if we can make them out properly. Kind of angled the notch. Same with the other stick. And then you try and meet them in the middle, and it just gives you that bit more support. See how they're fucking, there we go. They're like interlocked into each other. It's resting on the lock there, and we'll tie them together, and we're going to do that 3 times. And then we're going to tie those 3 together, and you'll have yourself a sawhorse. Dush, dush, dush. So this is the sawhorse. Let's just give it a quick show off first.
Ooh.
So it's got like a brace behind, and then we've done an opposite brace on the other side with 3 legs. Callum's going to show it in action. There she goes. There's the outdoorsman sawhorse. Just as stable as everything else we make. Just back up. It's okay. It holds the wood. And that's all you needed to do, really. Just to save you having a mate sit on it, stand on it, put his foot on it. You can do it by yourself there. Nice. That's it for today's video, guys. Nice tarp setup. There's the sawhorse in the background there. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Even nonsense, I don't care. You can give me abuse. Happy days. I'll still like it just to annoy you.